This is a 60% keyboard. Roughly a month ago, I had made this video and you guys had a lot of questions about it. I try it and it didn't work. Do you have any more tips? Or when I try this, it still doesn't work. It stays the same, doesn't reset, and I have to hold the function key down to type with some keys. Any suggestions? Or my favorite one, don't have a FN key. You know, some things on YouTube you don't ever expect to go viral in a sense, but we're here to really kind of answer your guys' questions about some of the videos that I've posted about mechanical keyboards, specifically the one of how to reset your 60% mechanical keyboard. Now, a lot of you had questions on how do you actually reset it if you don't have a function key or it just doesn't work the way it should, or if you try and unplug it and plug it back in for 30 seconds. Now, I will say this very proudly that more than likely you're SOL, or sorry, you're out of luck. So with that being said, here's some of the other options that you can have to reset your 60% keyboard, and if they don't work, I would just buy a brand new one, but we'll get to that in a second if you try these steps first. So step number one, or trial number one, is to unplug your keyboard and plug it back in after 30 seconds. If that doesn't work, you're SOL. Another way is to press the escape button that's here on the top left corner while unplugging it from your PC. Not the keyboard, the PC. Once you do this, let go of it, plug it back in, and see if it works. If it doesn't, again, you're SOL. Now, the biggest and most kind of obvious way that any normal person that has a keyboard that's never had a 60% keyboard would do is actually you press and hold the escape button, and you just press and hold that until you see the keyboard flashing. Again, if that doesn't work, you're SOL. Now, most 60% keyboards do come with the FN key, so I don't understand why you guys are having trouble if you don't have an FN key. There are things called hot switches, so you could literally just change it out. For instance, this one is the Amazon one, $45, 40 bucks, I don't know how much it was. It was cheap, and you can take out these keycaps and quite simply just put in new ones, or just, you know, fix it. Since you guys have seen, I've reviewed the Ducky, I've reviewed the Matrix keyboards, I've reviewed this Amazon one, and I've reviewed the most expensive keyboard that I've ever purchased to date, the high ground keyboard. You guys can see that you don't need the most expensive keyboard, because when you do have to do a reset like this, and if you have broken keys, more than likely you waste your money and you're gonna have to purchase another one. The warranties that they come with are usually just because if there is a broken piece with the motherboard that's in here that connects with the switches, that connects to the PC, or the cord cable to the PC. That's why you don't spend a whole lot of money like I have on them. This $40 or $45 keyboard from Amazon that's a 60%er, is called the RK Royal Clutch, has been my most favorite keyboard to date. But anyways, that's it for this video, because quite honestly, it's one of those things where it's either you're gonna have it working or you're not. The last thing I will say is that if you are able to resolder the switches, which isn't that hard, and they still don't work, then I'm sorry, you probably should just buy another keyboard. I won't lie, I did that to my Ducky keyboard. I resoldered, I believe it was 4 switches. They all worked afterwards, but I was tired of doing that and I didn't want to do that anymore because I was taking it apart left and right. So I went on with the Matrix keyboard, which turned out to be the biggest dud in my entire life. Customer service was awful. And then I went to this guy, which was requested by a subscriber of mine, and I've not regretted it since. And then the high grind keyboard, obviously I have that, and I just don't want to keep that. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you in my next vlog or review. That's it.